JoJo has fun.
And welcome back.
So
I didn't fall off.
This is happening right now.
This is my life.
Monster's like, this is your life. What about me?
You suck.
I was a pile of rubble, and then
Am
you
I
came
still not
in.
done killing this part of his brain?
No, as long as it's still lit up. So you might want to just back down and recoup. Get some electrolytes in you.
Yeah, drink a Gatorade.
Yeah, you're not yourself when you're not full of electrolytes.
Yeah. So back to anime. Yesterday we were talking about anime, and I didn't say this. You know what was the biggest thing that allowed me to watch anime?
Huh.
Adult Swim.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's still going though.
It is still going, but I don't watch it.
They have
cable
more.
anymore.
They have more varied anime that pops up, but they still do like Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super is the jam.
They do My Hero Academia. There's a bunch of shows that I see people tweet about when it's like Saturday night. I think tonight is actually like
Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday, and anime is when it happens.
Yeah.
Saturday night, and it's feeling all right for anime. Whoa.
Definitely.
Okay. And I gotta find his other spot.
I know where it is.
Yeah, Adult Swim was a big deal, and I remember when they started coming out with like the non-censored versions of like DBZ and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, there's blood! Despite the fact that they were still adult shows to me, watching them the first time, and now they're even more adult. Oh, you got it. Oh, you have to get his tum-tum?
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Well, at least you can like, there's a little platform.
Stop! Just stop.
He's like, I gotta get my cardio in today. Yeah, you gotta jump down. There you go. Whoa! Oh god, that was
up.
tedious.
Okay, wait.
I would. What would you say is the worst anime you've watched?
Ever?
Ever.
That's hard to. Well, that's hard because it's like, there's stuff to like about most of them.
What's the worst? What's the
Naruto?
Okay,
I really didn't like Naruto.
I've never watched Naruto.
Oh, One Piece. I think the art style of One Piece.
I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't like the
Which
way
I
that
feel
looks.
is that's not like a. In some ways, it's not like a fair assessment, but in other ways, it's like all it is art. So
Yeah.
like, if you don't like the art style, then you're not gonna like it.
I
I mean, they probably grow on me.
Well, because that's what you have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be funny, but I'm like, oh, you're so ugly. That's what like Yu-Gi-Oh. I hate that style.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh too.
Or like,
I forget that Yu-Gi-Oh's anime. Sometimes.
yeah, me too. I'm like, Pokemon's an anime, huh? Yeah, that weird style, the really exaggerated eye stuff. Even though that's like a part of anime.
Got him.
You did. Oh, tell Linda.
I'm tired. Tell Linda it's bedtime.
Call my work and tell them I'm not coming in tomorrow.
I'm taking a personal day.
I'm taking a mental health
I
break.
just
Was that
you? Oh my god, this game is so unintentionally hilarious.
What if oh my god. I was going to say, what if you're dead and the game messes up and it doesn't register the victory? Okay.
I'd be upset.
Yeah. Ooh, you are sick. Ooh.
Oh man. We were just jamming through this.
Man, this is when I drink too many Jaegers, am I right? Ugh.
Oh, they're making Jägermeister mixed with coffee now?
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can go to the liquor store and get some.
It's like they already have like Irish coffee, which is just whiskey. Oh, okay. On the topic of that, did you see the pictures in the story about the whiskey pods?
Yes!
What do you think of that?
We made a joke about it.
I did, and no one liked it.
Well, no, like...
I had a picture of the whiskey pod, and I was like, shot, and then I had a picture of a Tide pod, and I was like, chaser.
That's really good, Jeff. I'm sorry that no one liked that.
You know, it's okay. Sometimes it depends on the time of day that those things go up.
Well, I remember we were walking through the store, through Target, and I was like, they're making whiskey Tide Pods with whiskey in them. And then Holly was like, oh, God, I washed my clothes with whiskey. nuts.
Everything is going to be pod-based, so it's going to be a lot of confusion in the future.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, why would you do that?
Well, because you've seen the water pods, right?
No.
So there's this thing I saw, and it's on one of those like videos on Twitter where it's a small startup that's trying to like make a new version of something that's more like ecologically friendly.
And a pod?
And what it is it's water, and so instead of like having a plastic bottle, it's this sort of like, I don't know what you would even call it. It's not plastic, but it's like an edible cellophane almost. And so you pop the pod, you drink the water, and it's completely biodegradable. So like you can either eat the plastic thing if you want to, just down it, or if you let it wait long enough, it'll completely decompose. So I can see the reason why they do it. Which is what, when I saw the whiskey pod thing, I was like, oh, this isn't a new thing entirely to me. I've seen something similar. But my first thought is just like, you know what? The first person who actually buys these are just going to shove them up their ass.
What?
Because that's how you get drunker faster, and that's an easy way instead of trying to
Did you really think that's the first thing that's going to happen?
Well, now it will be. I've willed it so.
Oh, no.
Imagine, because when you imbibe
you
alcohol...
will die if you do that.
Yeah, and someone will.
You'll get alcohol poisoning.
Because it absorbs immediately.
You will be dead.
Yeah, guys, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do shots up your beehole.
Ever. Of anything.
Of anything. Unless it's an enema.
And even then,
Be
I
careful.
don't know.
I mean...
Yeah. There's an easier way to do that. It's called magnesium citrate. You can buy it in the dietary aisle, and it'll make you poop all weekend.
What? So, just so you know, I've got plans this weekend.
As a matter of fact, well, when I didn't have to work as much, then I would just be like, well, I got a couple of hours.
Oh, God.
A couple days. I'm just going to drink this magnesium citrate and see how it goes.
You know what?
And I'd weigh myself before and after.
Jeez.
You have to be careful because you can get dehydrated.
I was going to say, like, there are some days I'm just like, I feel really heavy right now. I know I'm holding on to a lot. I'd like to just shed it, like, food-wise. Like, I know I'm backed up.
Yeah, magnesium citrate.
Okay. When I'm backed
It's literally human Drano.
Yes. But what I was thinking, like, so whiskey in a pod.
Uh-huh.
What else could... This is the Colossus that we stopped playing on when we lost the
I
episodes.
kind of remember this one.
What else? What would you like to see in a pod? What's something that would actually be more convenient in pod form?
In pod form?
Yeah. Like, what if they had, like, a little Coke pod? Little soda pod?
Maybe, yeah. But it's like...
It's like candy then at that point.
Yeah.
It's like a gusher.
It is a gusher. That's the thing, is it's like you made a whiskey gusher.
without a candy outside.
Yeah, so it's like, ew. But soda in a pod doesn't really make sense.
'Cause, well,
I like boba.
I'm thinking of the way that it would, because here's the thing. You pop the... Don't die. You pop the pod in your mouth. With whiskey, that's going to be a lot at once.
Yeah.
You're supposed to sip whiskey, not burst a bubble in your mouth full of it.
Yeah.
Like, what would be okay to experience in that way?
I think just like water. And
Yeah,
like
that's why
maybe
they had the
juices.
water one, yeah.
But otherwise...
What if they had a little one that was slightly bigger, but it was like green tea and boba, little boba things inside?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Green tea with boba in it.
But then, like, you just have it all at once. You don't get to, like, sip it and
Yeah.
kind of experience the boba or anything. Experience the boba.
Experience life.
I'm trying to think of what they would put in a pod next, realistically. Because if they put whiskey in a pod,
Cheese.
that's a combo.
No, yeah, but in a cellophane pod, like liquid cheese. Where's Mr. Dude?
I'm worried when they put something cheap and affordable. I think you have to go in that direction.
Oh, he's over here,
Yeah.
isn't he?
I think when they have something cheap and affordable, it's going to turn the pods into, like, new ways of... Instead of egging someone's house, you're going to pod someone's house.
Well, do you know, like, I always think that kind of stuff is like that's our version of like, drink this, it'll cure your backache, your headache, your toothache, like that thing, like snake oil.
Yeah.
That's what I think that is to us now, because like Soylent is it's supposed to be like this super chemical that like your life will be a million times better if you use Soylent, but it's not necessarily cheaper than food.
Like there's actually a drink called Soylent.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
We had that for a while.
Yeah.
We tried some. It just tastes like another freaking shake.
Yeah.
But like there's that thing. It's like when they had the acai berry or
yeah,
like all that stuff that came out with
people
the
want
goji berries.
yeah people want like
something quick and easy. It's just diet fads. It's diet fads in new forms.
It's snake oil.
Yeah.
It's literally, that's the concept. It's like, here's this thing. It's supposed to be super good for you.
No one knew about it until this one small company found it.
Yes, that's a huge part of the lore.
Yeah, it's like some small startup like Cliff Bars and stuff. It's like Jeremy, Irons was just trekking through the backwoods of Montana when he came across a small animal that was wounded. The animal could talk and directed
Yeah, well, good talk.
and directed him to a nearby grove where there were some amazing berries. He called them Jerry Berries.
And now those cherry berries are going to be available to you for a very limited time. Cherry berries.
Jerry Berries.
I want him to follow me in.
This one's tricky because you what you have to do is he has to peek his little noggin in to find you, and then you jump on his dreadlocks.
Cool.
But you have to be inside the cave. Like, is that you trick him somehow? I forget how you do it. This one is one we spent a while on when Kim was still here. Rest in peace, Kim.
R.I.P. Kim.
Yeah. I can't believe Kim had another friend visit her before us.
Yeah. Well, on our defense, we're going to Sweden, not to her. So
I was like, it'd be more cheap to go see Kim, but Sweden.
It's funner there. Hey.
I don't think it's quite said. So, guys, I don't know if you know, we mentioned it earlier in a different episode, but we're going to Sweden.
I heard him.
We're gonna be tracking down. Is it PewDiePie? PewDiePie lives there, right?
He does.
All right, we're going to see PewDiePie. He's kind of creepy actually from this angle. It's like a skeleton dog.
Oh yeah, he's totally a skelly dog.
We're going on a trip. Joe and his girlfriend are going to go to a fancy restaurant. Danielle and I are along for the ride, but not to the restaurant. We're going to be eating at McDonald's that night. Swedish McDonald's.
Oh, Sweet Donald's. They have
Sweet Donald's. I'm glurping it. I don't know what the Swedish is.
I'm glorping it.
I don't know what the Swedish word is. And I don't think it's hit me quite yet that we're going, even though like the tickets are bought.
Yeah.
And Danielle bought me snow pants and a jacket because she was like, none of your clothes are going to be good for snow because you're going to get wet and it's going to suck. Has it hit you yet?
Oh, not really, no.
Okay,
and I
cool.
bought the tickets.
No, the flights are booked.
Yeah, everything's good to go.
I mean,
But,
I think isn't Holly still working out the accommodations though?
Well, yeah, because we just need someone to confirm that we can have the dates.
Yeah, I like that. So we confirmed. She confirmed with this one dude for an Airbnb there, and then she got like a message that the guy was like, "Hey, look, so I'm trying to like skirt rules or something that I'm not supposed to have people over here for some work thing. So you're gonna have to pretend to be my niece and her friends."
And we were just like, we don't want to do
I
that.
don't want to. This seems like the beginning of a movie that may turn into a horror film or a funny comedy.
Yeah, seriously. And I don't want either of those scenarios.
Yeah, I don't trust that. But I don't know what to I know what to expect from Sweden to see the Colossus to reach its back.
Yeah, great. How do I do that? He knows I'm in here.
Yeah. You have to go like around because it has multiple entrances and exits.
I know that, but
never gonna find me, Colossus. He's
is
like
this dumbass looking in?
this stupid ass.
Do you
Colossus.
see me? Man, whatever!
Man, you ever just have like a hard day fighting Colossus and you're just like, man, I could really go for a whiskey pod right now.
God dang, this is annoying.
Coffee pod would be good.
Oh, a coffee pod?
Yeah, just like a little pod with just like a shot of espresso.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, like they already have that. There's like at gas stations you can get like the tiny little coffee thing. It's like the 5-hour energy drinks. Or put 5-hour energy drink inside of a pod.
Ew. Yes.
I've never had that, but you could.
You could, totally.
Do you want to try and kill him tomorrow?
Yeah?
All right. Well, he's going to kill you right now. Ah!
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm going
Bye.
to kill this thing.
Maybe.
I hate this one.
I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.